Ready?
Hello, comic book fans. Thanks for joining me once again on the Ugo Creates and Comics TV for yet another video. My name is Ugo Amadi, creator and founder of Wild Comics. What do you think about Omni-Man? You know Omni-Man in the Invincible series? You know the father of Invincible, Mark Grayson? Do you think he's a knockoff of Superman? Or is a ripoff of Superman? I know possibly if you're a comic book fan, and that's why you're here, you probably have had a debate with sort of your friends or sort of people you have discussions with about comics and other comic book fans. You know, you've had the discussion, is Omni-Man a ripoff of Superman? And it tends to be sort of the general take. You see some creators on YouTube as well, they come up with certain reasons why they feel Omni-Man is a knockoff of Superman. Now, for me, I think it's, with all due respect to everybody that has a different opinion, I think there are some similarities, no doubt, but just plainly saying or simply saying Omni-Man is a Superman knockoff or ripoff is really, I would say, lazy in terms of, it's really lazy analysis, is a really lazy opinion. My own humble opinion, because I feel when deciding if a character is a ripoff of another character, you have to look at certain nuances in terms of what makes a particular character what they are and what makes another character what he or she is. Now, when we're talking about what makes a character who or she is, it's not just their power sets, and Superman and Omni-Man have similar power sets in terms of they can fly, they have invulnerability, super strong, super fast, but still they have certain things that make them different, you know, and I'll try to address those today in this video. So before I go any further, please like, share, and subscribe. Or rather, you subscribe to the channel, you like this video, and you share it as well, because it really would help me with the algorithm and it encouraged me to continue making content for you on this channel. So let's dive in. First off, let's look at the similarities. You know, the most obvious similarity between the characters. Now, the one that comes to mind immediately is that from outside this world, that's from other planets other than Earth. So Omni-Man is a Viltrumite and Superman is a Kryptonian. Now, you know, that's one similarity. But for me, that's not enough. And people hold on to that to say, oh, they're both aliens, they're both from other planets. So, and given the fact that Superman obviously was first created, you know, was created before Omni-Man, that means Omni-Man or Nolan Grayson, Omni-Man aka Nolan Grayson, is just a ripoff, a knockoff of Superman. Now, you might have been inspired, the creation of Omni-Man might have been somewhat inspired by Superman, but calling him a ripoff is just, I think, slightly disrespectful to the work that like Robert Kirkman have put into creating the character, and also not giving proper nuanced opinion, in my humble opinion. So, and we all know they both come to Earth from this planet, so that's the similarity. But there are some differences that I want us to consider as well. Now, for Omni-Man, he was part of the Viltrumite policy of weakening other planets. Omni-Man was part of a group of special agents, so to speak, more or less special agents from Viltrum, you know, who went to planets to weaken the planets so that the Viltrum Empire or the Viltrumite Empire could come and then take over those planets, you know. So now, watch how it differs from from Superman. Now, Superman comes to Earth as a baby. He's sent out of his world, which was being destroyed at that moment. And his parents, Kara and his parents sent him to Earth as a baby, and he only discovers his power under the yellow sun of Earth, of Earth's sort of solar system. On the other hand, now Nolan Grayson or Omni-Man was actually a grown adult, had a mission while it was coming to Earth to weaken the planet. And it was full grown, full age. And now these are distinct. These are distinguishing factors that for some reason people don't take into consideration. And that's why I feel, despite the fact that there's some similarities in terms of their power sets and the fact that they are from different planets, other than Earth, makes them give them some similarities, but outside that, there are certain things that make them very, very different. For instance, talk of things like their intention. From day one, Omni-Man's intention was to weaken Earth, while Superman, he had no intentions because he was a baby. He was sent into Earth. He was sent by his parents to Earth in a spaceship, and then he met the Kent. He was found by the Kents and adopted by the Kents, and he becomes a hero who, from day one, was meant to sort of save the world. Who was brought to save the world. And now you may talk about some alternate universe bit of Injustice Superman and all that, but that's an alternate universe. That's not, in my opinion, primarily who Superman is. And so, looking at these things, for instance, if someone's coming from Nigeria into the UK, for instance, and someone's come from Togo to the UK, you can say the fact that they're from Africa makes them the same. It can sort of indicate some certain similarities, but it doesn't make them the same character. It doesn't make them the same. They may have different ambitions, different goals. So for me, I feel it's a bit lazy to just, the moment we see power sets, similar power sets, can fly, very strong, vulnerable to attacks, to various types of attacks, then for sure, one is a ripoff of the other. Now, Superman is the first character, also was created first, obviously, but I don't think Omni-Man is a knockoff of that character. Just like saying Rambo is a knockoff of Commando. And I don't know what you think, but I do agree. They're both good movies in their own right. So for me, the issue of Omni-Man being a knockoff, I don't see it. So you can leave your comments in the comment section below and let's have a nice conversation about it. And then, for instance, I've also created a character in the Wilder Comic superhero universe, in the Wilder Comic superhero universe. A bit tongue-tied there, apologies. And he is known as Super Eagle. Now, Super Eagle, he is a former football player, as the whole world knows it, but probably in the US you want to call it, say, soccer player, who, because of his playboy lifestyle and an accident that happens, he loses his contract with the club, the football club, and then he gets his powers from an alien tech that somehow crashed on Earth due to civil war that happened in different planets. So for some people, the moment they see Super Eagle, he can fly, has super speed, invulnerable to harm and all that, and has some link with an outside planet, the planet other than Earth, and then people would then say, oh, no, that must be a rip-off, it must be a knockoff Superman. Now, so there may be certain similarities, the flight thing, the super speed thing, but that's not enough to say he's not a character in his own right. And as well, therefore, that's not to say Omni-Man, though might have been inspired by Superman, not too sure, might have been inspired by Superman, but is a character in his own right. So that's my opinion on this issue. And then I want to say this to creators out there as a bit of encouragement as well before we come to the end of this video. I think it's important I say this, and that is, if you have an inspiration to create a character, go ahead and create. Sometimes people who haven't created anything will come on and then tell you, "Oh, this is just a knockoff of this one. This is just a knockoff of this one." Just tell very good stories with your characters, and I assure you, you'll be fine. So at this point, we come to the end of this video. I want to say thanks for everyone who's watching my videos. For those who agree, love the fact that you agree with me. For those who disagree, I love the fact that you disagree with me, that you have a different opinion. Keep dropping your comments in the comment section, and then we'll continue to have those debates and discussion. And very soon, I'll be having a live show where I have people come on stream, and then we'll have discussions on different issues about comic books and comic book characters, not just characters in the Wild Comics universe, but characters in DC, Marvel, Image, Comics, Boom Studio characters as well. And it'll be a nice time. So once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and do have a wonderful rest of your day.